Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing a little bit of Orzhov Greasefang. So Greasefang is not an archetype which I've been hugely impressed with recently, I have to say. Whenever we've come across it on the ladder, we seem to have done pretty well. Our win rate against it with all kinds of decks is pretty good. But I have seen this list doing the rounds a little bit, so I thought I would give it a go. So this is essentially Greasefang, but with green taken out, which is probably a little bit of a surprise. Some of you might think, "What on earth are you doing?" without kind of running cards like Grizzly Salvage. But we do have a lot of discard outlets at in this deck with Rafine's Informant, Seasoned Hallowblade, which is an interesting addition to the deck, and also Liliana of the Veil. So I do think we can still quite reliably get our Parhelions and our Sky Sovereigns into the graveyard and bring them back with Greasefang. And this does improve the consistency of the colours a little bit. So yeah, it's an interesting build, and one that we'll have to see how it goes. As I say, I've seen a couple of deck lists. I've not played against it, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to perform. But we're all about trying new things on this channel, and as we kind of wait for Lost Caverns of Ixalan in a couple of weeks, we may as well try some new things. So just quickly running through the deck list, we've got 4 Thoughtseize and 4 Fatal Push down at the 1-drop slot. Then we've got our discard outlook creatures with Rafine's Informant with 2/1 connives when it enters the battlefield. Seasoned Hallowblade, which is a 3/1, which if you discard a card, it taps it and it gains indestructible. Then we've got a little bit of removal, so Go for the Throat, Shieldred's Edict, and Vanishing Verse. 1 copy of Can't Stay Away, which lets us get back Greasefangs from the graveyard, and then 2 Reckoner Bankbuster as well, which are technically vehicles, but probably won't be a target of our Greasefang hugely often, but does help to kind of smooth out our draws, draw a few cards. And then we've got Liliana of the Veil, +1, each player discards a card. Really a problem in this deck. Then the namesake card of the deck, Greasefang, which brings back our vehicles. Then we have 3 Sky Sovereign and 4 Parhelion as our vehicles of choice. Obviously, without green, we don't have a Seeker's Chariot, so we're just kind of doubling down on the Sky Sovereigns. Then we are also running 1 copy of Virtue of Persistence. So not only does this act as an early removal spell that gains us a bit of life, but can also, if the game goes long, potentially bring back creatures from the graveyard, Greasefangs, some of our other creatures as well. Then the mana base is quite simple, so lots of black-white dual lands, as you'd expect, a couple of basic lands, and then we are running some utility lands as well, and a Hive of the Eye Tyrant as a creature land, just if we need that additional punch through with the Menace creature. Then in the sideboard, we have a kind of suite of additional removal spells. So we've got a 2 Ray of Enfeeblement for white creatures, an Eliminate, a Shieldred's Edict, and a Vanishing Verse, so kind of just topping up the removal that we're already running in the main deck if we need that. Then we've got Cling to Dust as our targeted graveyard hate. We're not hugely kind of overdoing the graveyard hate with this deck, just because our plan generally is to go under our opponent and just go off before they can kind of make best use of their graveyard. And then another copy of Can't Stay Away if we particularly need to target our Greasefang in our graveyard. 3 Wandering Emperors and 3 Shieldreds for those kind of grindier matches where we need to go long, and then a couple of March of Wretched Sorrow as well, where we can not only use excess Lilianas or whatever useless black cards in our hand, but also gain some life from dealing with an opponent's creature or planeswalker. So it's Greasefang, it plays a very predictable strategy, vehicle in the bin, play Greasefang, etc. But this one is only black-white, plays a few different cards as a result. So yeah, be interesting. So thanks very much for watching. Hit those like and subscribe buttons as ever. We're moving towards 800 subscribers now. It'll be great to hit that target before too long. And yeah, let's go onto the ladder and see how we go on with this. This doesn't strike me as a keepable hand. I mean, we draw another land and we're in laughing territory, so I mean you only live once, I suppose. Okay, our opponent's on Rakdos sacrifice, and we do draw the other land, so certainly be happy about that. So let's play Rafine's Informant. Put Parhelion in the bin. Fine. Very definition of fine. Okay, so they've got the Fatal Push, that's fine. I keep saying fine. Everything's fine. Right, so let's play Hallowblade. That's Thoughtseize. Take their Gigantha. Pass the turn. Yes, I will take one. Oven's quite annoying just because it stops us from gaining the life off this, but can't be fussy about these things. We do now have a bit of time at least. Though not a huge amount. So let's get a Sky Sovereign into play. Fable is a card. Not one I'm hugely afraid of at the moment, I have to say, but yeah, eating their tasty, tasty food. That is quite greedy. Let's see if it works for them. Crew. Kill that. Shieldred's Edict. Remarkable performance all round. I'm tempted to discard using Hollowblade just to get the bloody things out my hand. Then at least I could draw with Castle Lochthwain. Okay. No need. So we definitely want a Cling to Dust in this matchup. I think we quite fancy a Vanishing Verse. And the Wandering Emperor, I think, in this matchup is not bad. No, not Ray of Enfeeblement. I don't love Liliana of the Veil or Shieldred's Edict. I quite like this hand. I have seen worse. Not taking my thoughts. That is interesting. Oven, Witness, Oven, Witness. Oven. It's just too annoying otherwise. So they have a very slow clock. Okay, Emperor will be good at some point when we draw another land. Interesting that their Gigantha is gone, so they've added some double mannered stuff somewhere. Okay. I thought they were going to go with like a transmogrify plan there. That would be quite cool if this deck sideboarded into a transmogrify plan. I would laugh. So this is going to die anyway, so let's just get rid of their Witness. Oof. Tasty. I still need something to crew it, but you know, who knows? Might draw a creature eventually. That'll do. Well, I'll keep Greasefang in hand, so let's just get rid of. Well, actually, yeah, let's get rid of Fatal Push. Crew. Please die. I'll play Greasefang now, actually. Let's just press the advantage. Oh no, they feel super dead. And they are. How we laughed. Ooh, Gigantha again. Hmm. I don't love it. It could be really good. And is that enough? Yes. I see. Oh, they're probably going for it. The old Boros Convoke strategy. Okay, well, let's Fatal Push their Clarion Spirit, as I feel villainous today. Pass the turn. Well, they don't have the thingamajiggamajig, so take some small victories where we can. Yeah, let's play a Raffine's Informant. Pop old Parhelion in the bin. Wasn't really in the market for drawing another Sky Sovereign, but, you know, we'll roll with it. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. So, let's block here and here. Let's pop our other Parhelion in the bin. Wow, that is a truly appalling draw. Well, let's just keep taking out their stuff. Well, at least that allows us to play Sky Sovereign, I suppose. Kill their flyer. Are we dead? No, not quite. Okay, not dead at all. Greasefang, anyone? Thanks. So, I can kill that and die. Wow, that is truly an abominable draw. Okay, let's pop in our Ray of Enfeeblements. Let's take out Shieldred's Edict. Liliana is awful in this matchup. Eliminate is good. March of Wretched Sorrow is okay. Shieldred's, a couple of Shieldreds are probably quite good. Vanishing Verse, reasonable. Bankbuster, less so. Yep. Fine. Need a discard outlet. Knight Errant can go here. Got our discard outlet. Need a third land, though. Breathe. Oh, let's Fatal Push one of their 1/1s. Pass the turn. Sure. Fatal Push Clarion Spirit. Let's discard Sky Sovereign now, just so we potentially have this untapped. Or just no land. Either is acceptable. Yep, sure. Yeah, we'll take the 3 here. It's fine. Let's Ray of Enfeeblement. I think just the 1 here. Let's keep the other one just in case. We all deserve better. Me in particular. Right, so we know they have a Rending Volley. I think I'm okay with them using it for now. Hooray! Okay, let's go to game 3. Let's take out our other Bankbuster. Let's put in a March of Wretched Sorrow, just in case we need the life gain. Yeah, again, this seems fine. It's got enough removal that I'm not panicking yet. Let's Ray of Enfeeblement this now before they start getting a critical mass of creatures. Hallowblade number 1. Okay, let's hit them with a Thoughtseize. Imidane's Recruiter or... No, let's take their Rending Volley here. Let's try and force out the Recruiter. Come on. Come along, come along. There we are. Let's block, discarding Sky Sovereign. Okay. Let's take down one of their knights, I think. Let's push the other. Attack again. I will play this land just because it lets us potentially play a Sky Sovereign or activate Hive of the Eye Tyrant. No, let's just play Greasefang instead. They'll probably concede. Nope. It's a shame. Crew with our Hallowblade. This will go back in our hand, ready to discard. See, playing Hallowblade is interesting because it does gives us that repeatable discard effect, which you don't necessarily get with other cards in the format. Fair enough. That doesn't feel ideal. Didn't think it was. Very good. Yorion, it's Day of the Companion today. Wow. That is a hand of cards. That is a better hand of cards. With Yorion, I feel like Bankbuster's probably a good shout, and Liliana less so. So let's see if that works out for us. Should have kept the fatal pushes. I was not expecting Yorion and then green mana. Elves? What? What? Is this just like I can't get enough of elves, so I'm going to run 80 cards of elves instead? Truly baffling behaviour. Okay, let's draw with old Banky B. Sky Sovereign's decent. So let's pass the turn one more time. Hope for the best. Ooh. Okay. So let's see if they attack. If not, Sky Sovereign can maybe do a little bit of work for us here. No, okay. Let's send it in the bin. Let's play old Bossy McBossface. Dead. Dead. Back to hand. Well, that's given them something to think about anyway. They do have a lot of mana. Why is Yorion here? Let's crew with old Greasy Fang. I've got to stop. I will stop doing that now. Giving all these cards pet names. Okay. Surprised they haven't drawn another land. Fine. So let's draw a card. This looks suspiciously like Chord of Calling to me, but so we have some options here. We could just play Sky Sovereign, kill the bodyguard. Yeah, I don't mind that as a concept. Okay, that's problematic. Okay, let's pass the turn again. Where's all my removal? Oh yeah, it's turned into lands. Straw. Play Thoughtseize. Another Chord of Calling? No, just Collected Company. I say just Collected Company. Let's see what decisions they make. Right, I'm piecing out of here. Eliminate. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Vanishing Verse. Edict. Go away. Liliana, go away. Seems fairly straightforward. Anything else we want to take out? Can't Stay Away is fine. Actually, not sure we want Can't Stay Away here. Let's put in Ray of Enfeeblements, actually, because they still kill Llanowar Elves on turn 1. So get rid of Can't Stay Away. Get rid of one copy of... let's get rid of one Bankbuster. Done. Sold. So we have kept to 7, the opponent mulliganed to 6, but they were very thoughtful about it. So, start with the video here. It's tradition to open with a land. Thank you. Cool, cool. We'll ditch another land here. Okay, early Shaman of the pack. We like to see it. Drop a Shieldred. This will give them something to think about. Okay. So they could double block. If they do, they lose both Shamans. We'll just play second Shieldred. They don't block. Just Vanishing Verse their Elf, I think. Cool. Yes. Thank you. Well, that doesn't feel ideal. Nope. Okay. So, game 3. I don't think we're doing anything different. Let's ditch a Vanishing Verse and replace it with a March of Wretched Sorrow, just in case. Let's get rid of the other Bankbuster. Put in the other March. I'll go super early on killing Elves, Llanowar Elves. If it means exiling a black card from our hand, it's probably worth it. This is an entirely reactive hand. If we draw a creature, it becomes a very good hand. Not sure. Probably not going to do better in terms of removal, but is that enough? We'll give it a go. So we're killing all their stuff. Okay, that's better. So we'll see you in the bin. Collected company, is that you? I'll try to avoid just quite so obviously attacking into it. I stand ready. I'll vanish it, or whatever it is. Okay, I won't vanish that. Permanent cards in for sure. I'll kill it at some point, I'm sure. I haven't yet decided when. No, let's draw here, I think. I mean, ideally it wouldn't have been that, but I guess we're stuck with it now. So let's just pass the turn. Fine. So let's Fatal Push their jailer. Anything that isn't land, I mean... What a strange match. Oh, they can't actually... Oh, no, wait. No, they can play Yorion. Yeah, that adds 1 mana of any colour. Don't particularly want them having another card, so I might exile Elvish Visionary if they do play Yorion. Might take them a little while. Okay. So Ray of Enfeeblement is not terrible, but it's not good because this is a 4/5. That's my expert take on the situation. Uh-huh. So let's just get some cards out of our hand. Ah! Okay, sure. Fine. Fine. If you're going to be like that. So let's draw again. No, I'm done. I'm done with this. Well, that was fun. Odd deck. Odd deck our opponent was playing. Elves, but for some reason just wanted 80 cards. I mean, there are a lot of elves. I'm not sure it's worth the increased variance that creates, but so yeah, that was Orzhov Greasefang. Some interesting games there. We did okay. Shame about that last match, but if you're going to draw like 10 lands in a row, there's not a great deal you can do about it. Yeah, some good cards. Hallowblade was surprisingly powerful. I mean, it's a good card for just clogging up the battlefield and also gives you repeatable discard effects. Yeah, not bad at all. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.